Whoa.
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
9:08. It's Jeff and Jeremy.
Play that tonight.
It's KZOZ. Whose last name is Kroger?
Isn't Aaron
Yeah,
related?
okay.
Aren't you related? We're joking around, and Jeremy says, it's been a while since we've seen you guys, and Nick started going, it's been a while. And Aaron, aren't you like cousins with Chad Kroger or something like that?
No relation. I know.
No relation? Okay, that's good. I'm sure it's a pretty standard last name.
Is that microphone's not working?
Why not?
I don't know.
That's
Hold on. Now try it. We good?
Hello.
Oh, okay.
That's a bad thing.
Somebody came in here and hit some those AB switches.
Oh, okay. Don't hit the switch off.
Someone hit off. Yeah.
So just to be clear, because we don't want to damage the street cred of Proxima Parada, Aaron Kroger, not related to Chad Kroger.
Only if you want me to be.
Yeah, and if you want him to be, then,
He might be.
No relation to the grocery chores store chain either.
Yeah. Which makes a great generic brand, by the way. Wow. Love you, Ralph.
We got Nick, Kevin, Josh, and Aaron in here from Proxima Parada. They're getting ready to kick off their U.S. tour. That sounds pretty official.
I know. It's pretty exciting. We've been trying to think of, what's the right name for... Yeah, I mean, you can say U.S. tour. That's cool and all, but I want to think of something.
Oh, that
we
whoever...
got a little bit of time.
Who's doing your marketing and press? That's what it said here.
We are.
Songkick. What's Songkick all about?
Oh, yeah, we do that. Yeah.
Is that your thing, too?
Yeah.
And you can buy tickets through there, and you can track the artist. Looks like you can buy some music. That's pretty cool.
At what level does it become a U.S. tour? If you go to more than 2 states?
That's a good question. I'd say if it's more than a region, like if we just head up to Seattle, that's not a U.S. tour.
That's a West Coast tour.
It's a West Coast.
Yeah, so you have to go.
Now, if we go to Chicago, what do you call that? What if we stopped at Chicago? You call that?
I guess that's
half U.S.
That's got to be U.S. I think.
U.S.
I think that's got to be
Yeah.
U.S.
What do you do? But we're going all the way as far as Maine. We're going to Portland, Maine.
Wow.
New York City. We'll be in Boston, Philadelphia, all that good stuff.
Yeah. So
down to Atlanta,
Maine. That's crazy.
No.
How long
I watched the show that's based in Maine. It's game wardens. There's a lot of hunting.
Similar.
There's a lot of hunting going on in Maine.
Yeah, that's going to be us.
So, being from California, just be ready for that.
Okay.
Say hi.
Yeah.
Say hi to the game wardens.
Don't be running around in the woods after the gigs at night because you never know what's going to happen. No.
How long are you guys going to be gone?
Oh, what is that, about a month and a half?
Just over a month, yeah. All of July and a little bit before and after.
And it's like night after night after night after night.
And we throw in a couple of days here and there so we can try to.
Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 days a week. I think,
Yeah.
Wow.
Shows, yeah.
That's a lot of work.
So, obviously, we're touring. Does that mean we have a new album?
Yes, we will. Yeah, so we just finished recording it, and now we're in the mixing process. So Vince Simo, I don't know if you guys know him from Mannequins by Day or the Simo brothers.
Yeah,
Simo
the two brothers that play the fiddles,
those
the violin.
He doesn't. Have you ever seen violin,
him?
But
okay.
But he does a guitar and
I've seen him perform. I don't know him.
Really talented guy, and he's the one who's mixed all of our previous albums too. So songs and music. And
Suzanne should be in here because she talks to you guys all the time. Didn't you come to your studio and do something?
Yes,
with you guys?
she did. So while we were recording, Suzanne came and hung out. Yeah,
she showed me a video. She was playing drums on. You guys were
she played Aaron's drums. Yeah.
That's really cool. So this tour. I mean, are we driving? Are we flying? Or how does it work?
I wish we were flying. Wouldn't that be cool?
You're driving all the way across the country.
We're driving because we're like. You drive to Denver, then you drive to...
You do a show. And
then you're in, Chicago after that. Then you're in Ohio. It's all it would be crazy to fly like that.
No, but I think it's better to drive.
Yeah,
right?
it's better to drive. We get to actually see the country.
Have you ever embarked on anything this big in your
and I
band's career?
Kevin and I did tour. Yeah, we toured the U.S., but just for fun. After we
just drove across.
we drove.
We didn't play any music.
Yeah, that's true.
Just in the car?
Just for a fun road trip, yeah.
Have you ever gotten lost going to play a show? Not been able to find the place and showed up late?
Parking spots are hard to find sometimes.
I don't think we ever got lost, though. We have Google Maps.
Right, okay.
I don't, but... this is my phone, guys.
Jeff and I, back in college...
That is such a Swass phone.
Whoa!
That is the best phone ever.
Yeah.
Is that the Razor?
Good for you, Nick.
It's LG.
No, it's an LG, but it looks like the old Razor phone.
Aaron, do you have your phone? Aaron's also old school.
Yeah?
Can you get email on this?
Not that I'm aware of. That'd be cool.
Just text and call?
Text and call, yeah.
No Facebook, no Instagram?
No.
See, but when you keep it simple and you don't have 20 different modes of communication on your phone, it's very easy to, like, I know, like, if I need to contact Nick, the only way I'm going to contact him is by texting him or calling
Call
him.
me up.
Yeah.
I like to call. Yeah. And since I have the T9, you know, remember that old school T9 when you had you only have these 9 buttons to choose from. So since I don't like to rely on that, so I just call people, and it's nice.
Yeah. Do people answer?
No.
Yeah, because I never answer the phone.
Yeah. You remember voicemails?
Unless I
get to
have
leave
you programmed, I'm not going to answer.
I still try to leave creative voicemails. That's a dying art.
Wow.
When it beeps and you got to just go for it and try to improvise something.
When's the last time you left a voicemail?
I got a funny voicemail story. I don't know if I'm going to tell it, though. I'll tell it. So when my daughter was born, it was really hectic. Super duper hectic. Like family in town, you know, firstborn, all that stuff. And everybody's calling. My mom's in town. My mom calls and leaves a voicemail for everything. So every time I get a voicemail, I'm just like, it's my mom calling. I'll get back to it. Or I'll see her later on in the day. Then after the dust settles and everybody leaves town, right? And it's just me, my wife, my daughter. We're doing the thing. I'm going through and I'm checking the voicemails. And it was a guy that ran a radio station in Vegas. And he wanted to talk to Jeremy and I about an opening that he had, but that was the only contact point was me.
And I was out of town. I remember I was up doing the wine show in like Napa or something.
Jeremy was out of town.
Oh.
And
you call me and you're like, oh God, I screwed up.
I called this guy like 10 days later. And I said, hey, I just got your message. She's like, yeah, is that how quickly you usually respond to stuff? Needless to say, he was like, yeah, we've already filled the position.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, we weren't applying for it. He was just interested in talking to us.
Yeah.
So
somebody had recommended us or something.
I don't want to live in Vegas.
But, yeah, in radio, that's one thing that they kind of like you to know is technology. You can't really get away with that. The T9
well, then don't leave a
excuse.
voicemail. Text.
Yeah, email, text, do something else. It must have been all the information he had. All right, Proxima Parada in studio. So we'll talk about these shows coming up, but you're going to be playing Slow Brew?
Slow Brew Rock on this Friday, yeah.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, tomorrow night.
Are you going to Santa Cruz today?
Tonight, yeah. After we get off this little radio talk, we're gonna.
So you're going up and then you're coming back,
and then we're gonna go up to San Francisco on Saturday. So it's a little bit of a crazy.
And then
route.
Where do you go from there?
After that, we're done with our our West Coast tour. Excuse me.
And then you're going east.
And then we'll go east.
All right, cool. We got Nick, Kevin, and Josh and Aaron
Maps.
Yeah,
you do. You got to get Google.
Yeah,
I'm sure
that's a lot of mileage.
I know, it's too bad. That's just it's the best thing we could do because we really wanted to play Slow Brew Rock on a Friday, not on a Thursday. So.
All right, we're gonna hear some of their music. One of my favorite songs is "Time in a Circle," and then you guys can you'll do something live too.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
But I'm looking. Oh, I'm looking. I decided to open my door. I decided to open my door, but I hate the way my house looks now. I'm gonna buy my simple way over and over again. I'm gonna keep it all the same. Time in a circle, Lord, every day. Over and over again, oh, every day. Time in a circle, Lord. I saw a fire burning in my wall. I saw a fire burning in my walls, but I just had to let it go. to say something special. I decided to say something special, but I keep it close by. I'm gonna find my simple way over and over again. I'm gonna keep it all the same. Time in a circle every day. Over and over again now. Every day. Time in a circle I decided to tear my house down. I decided to tear my house down. Now begin some reconstruction.
Proxima Parada tomorrow night at the Rock Slow Brew. If you want to follow these guys, get to proximaparada.com. ProximaParadamusic.com, and you'll be all set to go. All right, so we got Nick, Kevin, Josh, and Aaron in here. You got a link?
Link up over on the Facebook pages for both KZOZ and Jeff and Jeremy ones.
Find us on all the socials too. We do weird things.
Yeah, like T9 message. That's like the weirdest thing. We do it live. live T9.
So, I mean, this has been really interesting. I mean, we found out that Nick still uses T9 in a flip phone that looks like a razor. We found out that Aaron's dad is Chad Kroger. We don't know anything about Kevin or Josh yet. So.
Right.
Dad Chad.
Time to learn.
Well, now I have a mic.
Josh was pissed. I agree. I would have been, sorry. I would have been upset too. I apologize that you didn't have a mic right away.
He almost lost it. He was going to walk out.
I literally went down to one of the other radio stations and just grabbed a mic and ripped it out and said, I'm borrowing this.
Yeah.
Just
it's do or die right now. Yeah.
So I don't want you to get upset.
When you go on tour to places like the U.S. tour.
The U.S. Oh, yeah.
2019 U.S. tour.
Maine, New York, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I mean, is there knowledge of your music going into it, or is it one of those where you're trying to win over the crowd?
So the most helpful tool that we've had is Spotify.
Yeah.
Spotify has gotten people to listen to our music, and we have data of like, oh, cool, there's 3,000 people in New York City listening to our music this month.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, that's helpful. Then we know, like, let's try to market to those.
Are you on Apple iTunes?
Yeah,
I've downloaded.
Sure.
I've downloaded.
Yeah, on Apple.
That
Music.
last song I have, that Hannah. Jeff has Josie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna do Josie right now?
What's that?
What are you gonna do right now?
Oh, Hannah.
Yeah.
You're gonna do Hannah. Okay.
Yeah. This is by request. Do you want us to do it now or?
In a second.
Okay, yeah,
in a
we got
second. But I was gonna, Spotify more beneficial than Apple, than iTunes.
Well, they give out their
so.
data more.
Yeah.
And we find out that from a podcasting standpoint.
You
too.
find it out. I don't know anything about Spotify except for the name.
It's really nice.
And I have the app
Apple's
now.
very protective of their data.
Yeah.
Spotify will put us on playlists.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Or Discover Weekly playlist, and people will reach out to us from different places and say, hey, come play a show where we are. And then we reach out to our booking agent and we say, hey, people want to see us here. And he goes, okay, I'll wrap that in. Or like, try to do that.
That is really cool.
It's been amazing. Yeah.
Do you get any money out of Spotify?
They give us a couple pennies.
You
here
do-
and there.
you-
They throw us.
nothing crazy.
Technically,
but-
you get paid for every play.
Yeah.
It's just very small.
Is that going to be gas money for this U.S.
Yeah.
tour?
I think everything's going to be gas money.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The Proxima
Whatever money there
Parada
is will be gas money.
U.S. national tour?
Money I find when I go through Kevin's pockets. You know,
He goes through there a lot.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Couch cushions.
I'm done picking on you, Aaron and Chad Kroger.
What kind of car are you guys taking?
We got a Ford E350 unmarked, white.
Unmarked?
Creepy.
Well, unmarked meaning no license plates? Nice.
No, sorry. Unmarked meaning we don't have like painted, hey, we're banned, steal our stuff. We don't have that.
Good.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
That's smart because I was reading something just yesterday about like 8 signs that you have potential to be robbed.
Right.
And there's all these things that like, things like
Put your band name
Don't
on your
put
van.
your band name on your
it's
van.
Very silly.
I mean, that wasn't on the list, but
We should
a lot
put
of people are in
like
bands.
landscaping
list.
or something.
Yes.
We should have a magnet thing that goes on.
Absolutely, and you could
Yeah.
change it to the local phone number wherever you're staying the night
Smart.
that evening.
Yeah, or like dirty laundry or something.
Yeah,
No one should
exactly.
steal that.
Just don't go that 555 route that they do in the movies, because that would be easy to pick off. They'll be like, "Oh, that's a movie band."
You can catch these guys tomorrow night at the Rock Slow Brew. Tonight they're in Santa Cruz. If you're a junkie, get up there.
Yeah, the
and you can watch.
Catalyst.
Where are you playing? Yeah, where is that place?
The Catalyst is right, yes. You're a junkie.
What are you saying about people from Santa Cruz? They're all junkies.
No, junkies like,
I know.
band
I
junkies.
understand.
I see. I see. Yeah, we will not be using any substances.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I guess when you talk about a band, but you're like, say, oh, I'm an M&M junkie.
I get it. Okay. Yeah.
The candy
Like
or the
you like
wrapper?
to eat a lot
Yeah.
of M&Ms. Right
Okay.
on.
We
I actually
use
like
the word
Cool, man.
fans. It's less
Or
derogatory.
friends.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, sorry. Next thing I need to get all this stuff ahead of time.
Get on up there.
Don't use the word junkie, but no, if you're a hardcore fan. Okay, but
you're a fan of Nickelback.
the Catalyst.
The Catalyst,
what's that
yeah.
place like?
It's a cool venue. We played there in December. It actually sounds good in there, which is nice. What else can we say about it? It's downtown, and it's nice because it's kind of a built-in crowd as well. There's people just check the
Drinking?
yeah. Or no, people just check the website to see what bands are coming through.
Right.
Definitely like acts that we all admire come through there, so it's nice.
Very cool.
And we're
then-
playing with the band called G Navarro Jr., who's super duper talented. That we're doing like this co-headline tour with them this summer or this month. So all the shows we've been doing on the West Coast have been with them.
It's been such a pleasure to get to know them. Like they're the real deal. Anybody
Do they
go
say-
check them out.
Since it's a
see what they're
co-headlining
doing.
tour, did they say the same thing about you guys? Do
You know,
have
they've
nice
said really
We
nice
haven't
things
listened to
about
any
us
radio spots.
on stage. We'll see.
They're like, "Hey, stick around for our set." Yeah.
All right, man. Go ahead. Let's play. Let's hear it live. This is Proxima Parada. This is Hannah, right?
Yeah, it's Hannah Hannah, yeah. This is a song that Kevin and I wrote when we were sophomores in college at Cal Poly.
So long ago.
It was actually. Saw you walking low down the hallway. I knew I wanted you. How about we just hang out? Oh, we could watch us a movie over at my place tonight. You don't have to worry about no silver rabbit because I'm gonna be here with you. Now, Hannah, you can wear my old baseball jersey, and I'm gonna break some rules, yeah. Hannah, now, baby, let's get together. Spend some time with me. If I have to spend another night alone, I think I might go insane. It's early to be singing.
I think it sounds good.
That sounds great.
Here we go. Now, in the morning, Hannah, baby, now you hear stirring
Yeah, let's just stay in bed. I'm gonna tell you one of my old funny stories as we pass the time. And it don't matter if they all just hear you laughing, 'cause baby, they already know. But I think I'm late for something, but I'm gonna see you soon, yeah. Hey, now, baby, let's get together. Spend some time with me. If I have to spend me another night alone, I think I might go insane. I think I might go insane. I think I might go insane.
Proxima Parada, ProximaParadaMusic.com online.
Good morning.
Is it weird for you to sing in a situation like this where, I mean, not necessarily just acoustic, but just like, you know, Aaron, I'm looking at you and you're kind of laughing when you guys sing them back up.
Yeah.
Should have warmed up a little bit.
I thought it sounded great, though. It sounded good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super different. Yeah, we're playing on these
It's-
like loud stages with
right.
like multiple instruments, and then break it down. It's like this attitude acoustic. It's super raw. It's great.
this is the real deal.
It's 9:30 in the morning.
For sure. All right, so the tour starts really tonight up in Santa Cruz, then back at the Rock Slow Brew. You can catch it tomorrow night, and then they're off. You're going to Colorado, I saw,
Colorado, yeah.
playing a place called Black Sheep, and of course, you
Right,
keep
I
the
know.
bar
No
downtown,
relation.
but
Yeah.
And so, what part of Colorado?
Denver and Colorado Springs, right?
Oh wow, that's
yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah.
You'll probably run into some snow then.
Ooh, is that-
Will
you
there be
think?
snow
In
this
April?
time of year?
I don't know. I just think of Colorado and I think
Great.
it's snow.
Oh,
I mean,
Like
yeah,
Denver
hell,
doesn't actually
Denver?
get a ton of snow.
no, because it's like in the shadow.
Yeah.
type
Oh, is that right?
situation, Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they get snow in the wintertime, but
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
like, like this time of year probably. They've got that-
Who's got experience driving through snow in the room?
A little bit.
Oh, Josh.
Josh?
Yeah.
Are you guys all from California?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm from Sacramento. Not a lot of snow.
What, Northern California, Josh?
Yeah, but if you go over the
No,
mountains,
I'm,
there's a
I'm
ton of
from
snow.
around here.
You're from
I'm
around here?
but I moved away. I went to Washington and like driving over the passes all the time.
Oh,
to
that's
get
where we're
back
from.
and forth. Oh, really?
Yeah, we went to Washington State. So we used to drive over that
Nice.
pass all the time. We're from
Oh,
Seattle.
yeah.
Or that area anyways.
I lived on Whidbey Island for like the last year.
Oh, okay.
What part?
Yeah.
What part? My friends have a
South
cabin.
part of the island.
Really?
Yeah, Langley.
Yeah.
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 We played there.
You guys did?
Yeah.
I
We
took
played-
my homecoming date because it was cool because like I went to school in the like South Sound, but I wanted to have an excuse to take a boat ride, but I was like a high school student, so it was like a budget thing there. So the only way we could do this was go eat in a little cafe in Langley, and so we showed up, and you know how Whidbey Island is, a bunch of old people live there, and it was like retirees, and here these teenagers are showing up in an awkward tuxedo and a nice dress. Walking in, and I'm like, oh, and everybody's like, oh, you guys look so cute.
We'll catch these guys online. Go to ProximaParadaMusic.com. You can also link up for their tour there. And so when will you guys be back?
Oh, after Friday? Yeah, so we'll play the show on
after
Friday
the tour,
night.
yeah.
And we're not going
When's
to come
it
back
end?
until fall. Yeah, well, that's our
You'll
next
be gone all
our
summer,
next
huh?
local show
Yeah.
will be
Oh,
fall.
wow.
Yeah.
This is huge. I didn't realize it was that big.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll just be playing outside of Slow. So in the fall, we'll be playing somewhere that I don't know if we're allowed to say yet. Yeah.
So no concerts in the plaza for you guys this
No
year?
concert in the plaza. We'll be gone.
Is there any way to document the trials and the tribulations and the travels of Proxima
Well, watch
Parada?
our Instagram
Oh,
story.
yeah.
We'll be
Instagram
documenting
for
our
sure.
trials.
Yeah.
We're going to try to get a football game at every city that
Yeah,
we play at a
pick a
park
game.
the day of.
We've been
And-
practicing our routes. You know,
Yeah, really?
making
Our
plays.
spirals.
Oh yeah, every time we stop at a gas station, we pull out the football and we run routes.
yeah.
Every single time. It's
Yeah.
pretty fun.
We're not good, but
Yeah,
we're short.
We're
But we're slow.
No, you don't have the numbers. I mean, isn't there? You need 11 guys. There's 4.
Right.
I mean, you're gonna get mowed down.
Well, it's
Yeah,
2 and
we're
2.
gonna get
You'd be surprised.
Yeah,
Actually, that'll be part of the fun.
We're
Gonna start pickup games and just get mowed down at every town we go to, and then they'll come and watch us because they'll feel bad.
that's right. We'll guilt them into coming to our show.
Like nice kids. Check out their show. See if they survive.
All right, guys. Well, hey, thank you for coming in, and look forward to that show tomorrow night at Slow Brew Rock. ProximaParadaMusic.com. Take it easy, man.
Thank you, Jeff and Jeremy.
Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.